I acknowledge this is the last thing I should be doing first thing in the morning at 6:22 in the morning, but my reader got back with me and I cannot help myself. So perhaps we will be starting off the day on a bad foot. I suppose we will see. Not that I think it's going to be bad feedback, it's mostly like terrifying. 9 pages of a thoughts letter. I don't know if I can see how many comments there are. This is on Google Docs. Maybe we can Google it. Can I see how many comments in a Google? No, you cannot. Okay. Well, you can in Word, so that's annoying. Okay. I can see where she's coming from. I really wish Google Docs let me. Can I do it like this? Because I really want to see how many comments. I can take it as a Word doc. Let me see how many comments. My friend. I know a lot of this I feel like is praise. Like I adore this. Give me the tone. Like that. Like there's a lot of her comments of hers that are like, you know, excited. There are 917. I love you, my friend. I love you. Well, there's no way I can go glance through those all in one sitting. So I was a little worried, not to air our conversations, my friend. But I think it's totally okay to just talk about this. I was a little worried because we had been talking in DMs and she was like, I wish I had read this sooner so we had more time to fix things. And I'm like, oh no. The things in the edit letter are things that I like. It's a lot of it is like her saying she wishes more music could have been woven in throughout. And honestly, I think I can do that in a few sections. Like I think that's a more of a pinpoint thing. I don't think that's something I need to, you know, take the time to rework. And I told her, like, technically the Amazon thing isn't due until the 13th, so I can always push back arcs until the 13th. Yes, that gives them, 4 days? But like I said before, it's my street team doing my arcs. I don't have anybody outside of my street team. So I feel like they're people who would be okay with a little bit of leeway. And it's not like I'm having a deadline for when reviews are posted, you know? So it's like, it's really laid back. There's nothing in here that I'm like, oh, I very much so disagree. And there's nothing in here that's like, this is a major change and I'm going to have to push back the manuscript. In the thoughts letter, I think from the thoughts letter, I have a little bit to think about. Elena, you absolutely rock. I am like sending you all of the virtual hugs in the world. I haven't even responded to your DM yet, but it's mostly because I was just so anxious I needed to look at the feedback ASAP. I was telling her recently, like with any sort of like feedback, you have to take it, and if it resonates with you, take it, and if it doesn't resonate with you, you have to put it aside and not question yourself, question your book, question intentions, question everything. And it can be hard. Do you know what I mean? When somebody's telling you something about your story that they didn't enjoy or they thought could have been done better, and you disagree with that, sometimes that's difficult. But that's why you find good beta readers or like friends to read it over who know the importance of constructive criticism. And B, you have to know your story, know your intentions, be able to stay true to who you are while also getting outside feedback. I am excited to go through the comments, and I'm relieved that there is something big that feels like your act 2 climax sucked. Do you know what I mean? Or like the plot point with the best friend made no sense. I think you should cut it, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad there was something like that. I feel good, and I'm excited to go through all 900 comments. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I'm gonna make my coffee now, and we will come back, and I'll work through these together with you. Okay, I'm going to walk while I go through these comments. I'm a little daunted. Is that a I don't know what that would be. Adjective? I don't know. I'm a little nervous though, to be honest. It's gonna be okay. 900. All right. What I'm gonna do, I think a lot of them are like, kind of like, you know, rooting for you compliment ones. So I'm gonna read them all, but delete those and then leave the ones that are critique based and then come back to those afterward. So my document's lagging because because there's so many comments. I will say she was confused by my metaphor as well, which I guess maybe it is just because I know what I'm trying to say, but I didn't think it was that confusing. But that's the second person who was confused by the metaphor. I mean, she gets it on page 3. I don't know what I want to do with that. She's confused about what her. She's talking. Should I explain the metaphor to you? After 5 years of clawing down a certain path, fighting tooth and nail to leave the past in the past, I now teetered on the edge of the same precipice I had tried running from. Every lie I told myself had led me here, where the truth hung heavy in the air. Every step I had taken to break free had only pulled me back, dragging me full circle to the very cliff I'd faced 5 years ago, metaphorically anyway. And then she talks about where she is physically. Do I jump had been the soundtrack to every command. And then she talks about, how hard her day was. Do I jump from the cliff she had come full circle to. Then she sees the part of the building, the stage from Opposition to Bond, and thinks again, tonight, though, I let myself imagine what it'd be like to give in. Do I jump? So I'm still not coming out right and saying it is about the cello. That's intentional. I am waiting for the cello to be brought up until Aaron enters the scene where it's like drawn out of Levy. It's intentional. It's kind of almost just like we're slowing it, easing into the manuscript. We don't need all the answers right away. But this is the second person who's confused by metaphor. I don't want to bring up the cello until Aaron is in the story, because he's kind of like the whole epitome of the cello. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, a lot of these are like emojis and happiness and things like that. So fun. Okay, so been walking for about 45 minutes. I'm on chapter 6. We are currently at, 763 comments, so almost 200 down. So far, it's been all great feedback, great. A few things I missed, recommendations for rephrasing that I take, mostly because if it sounds like the slightest bit off, some reader is going to have a problem with it. I recently had somebody report oddly phrased sentences to Amazon, and they made sense grammatically, they were grammatically correct, their spelling was correct, it was just a different sort of phrasing. I kind of have a different style of phrasing things that I catch sometimes, and so even though it was correct to them, it sounded off, so they reported it to Amazon. Don't do that. I'm just taking the advice because, even though it's technically correct, I don't want to get into that situation again. We're on chapter 6 so far. Feeling good. Reading through and seeing her reactions to things that I wrote is so fun because, I don't know, for this book, I definitely feel like I feel like more of a reader with this book than a writer. I feel like the writer too, but I don't know if it's just been so long since I've drafted it for the first time that when I'm reading through it, I'm like, this is so fun. I'm just also really attached to these two characters. They're so good. So good. I love them to pieces, Aaron and Levy. So it's just beautiful. Keeping it going. Okay, so stopping at 8. Chapter 8, I probably walked for... I had to break it up, so I walked for half hour for the first segment, 40 minutes for the second. So currently at 7,235 steps, and it's not even 10 o'clock. Love it. Okay, check back in soon. So I didn't talk to you yesterday. My bad. But I'm starting to listen to the book. I finished all the comments. For the read through of the 900 comments. Amazing. It was really good. She caught a lot of things. Things that I'm shocked that I didn't catch, but that is why, friends, you need a second set of eyes. Or a third set of eyes, or, whatever. Currently listening to the book, reading it out loud. I'm on chapter 3. I'm about to start chapter 3. Listen. I have beef with all of you. See these dark eye bags? They hint at my beef. You all let me continue saying concerto. For what? For giggles? Were you giggling at me? Because it's not concerto, it's concerto. Concerto? Concerto? Why is it concerto? Because it's an Italian word, I think. I don't know exactly why it's concerto. But the read aloud on Word said concerto, and I'm like, please don't tell me I've been saying it wrong. And so I Googled it. Indeed, I've been saying it wrong. I know some of you, someone. I know one of you knows. That's the correct way to say it. I know. So why did you guys let me continue saying concerto like an idiot? I have beef. Beef. It's fine. I'm just so embarrassed. So embarrassed. It's fine. We're starting on 3. Let me show you this voice that it was like the default voice that was playing when I started the read aloud feature. Let me show you. Let me turn up my volume. I was shook. I don't know why this is the default voice, but good lord. Okay, ready? Ready? I put my microphone close. What is this horror movie? What is that horror movie? Like, you can't even understand what he's saying. Why would they make a raspy voice a read aloud feature? Hello? But we're using this one.
And the ladies flocked in. We need towels. Here. That came from a server page.
Which, it's not great, but it's also not, you know, I can deal with it. So far, I haven't caught anything, but I have changed some things because I'm like, I think this could be phrased better. So, and added some things in. So, that's nice. So, I just had lunch. It's 5:47, and I cannot do it anymore. I have to be done for the day, or at least done for now. I have listened to 17 chapters today, and I'm dying. I've caught a few things, nothing like obvious typo, but like some word phrases and stuff. I'm dying. 17 out of 30. So we're over halfway. So beautiful, brilliant. I did send out arcs today. You know, nerve-wracking as usual, but I am excited. I'm really proud of this book, so, you know, I'm not, like, I don't know, I'm nervous, but I'm also, like, it's gonna be fun. There's nothing I personally would have done different, and so I don't regret anything about it, so, yeah, that's how you know you're in a good spot. Yeah, I have to turn my brain off. I can't do it. You can't make me. I'll get back to it probably tomorrow, to be honest. I have to walk still tonight on the treadmill, so maybe if I want to do it then. But the problem is I have to listen to the chapters, you know, and I can't multitask. I can't play a game on my phone while I'm doing it. I can't scroll TikTok while I'm doing it. I can't listen to music while I'm doing it. I'm driving myself crazy. And I'm actually impressed. I've gotten to chapter 17, already. So, Lord. Friends, I'm trying to vlog. I just want to check in because I haven't really been filming because, like, obviously I can't film it. So what's it going to look like? Me sitting here listening to my computer, which you can't hear. The audio would have to be muted because spoilers. But anyway, that's me. I'm tired. My ears are tired. I'm tired. This is my least favorite part of proofreading. Of the whole book thing. This part, my least favorite. Okay, the last thing I want to do right now is to listen to my book. I would actually rather do anything else related to work, except for this. That's how you know I just don't want to do it. To be fair, like I said, it's not even like I can multitask while I do it. I literally have to listen and read, and I'm tired. I love my babies. I love them so much. Lovey. I can't escape it. It's everywhere. I haven't even unlocked my computer yet. What am I even on? What chapter is this? Oh, I'm 18 of 29 plus an epilogue. I cannot be irresponsible. I have to do it. I don't wanna. I tried to play like an app on my phone earlier. Oh, I gotta make sure I did not just edit. Oh no, I didn't. Tried to play an app on my phone earlier while I was listening to it, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not like listening close. So I can't even. Somebody do this for me. Please, I'm losing my mind. Oh no, I'm on 19. Thank God. No, I'm on 18. 18's a long chapter. I mouthed fudge. In case anyone's afraid, I did. Fudge. Where am I? Aaron's eyes flicked over my figure before settling on my feet. He leaned out into the hallway, and for a wild second, I thought he was going to kiss me. But no, he only leaned out to peer down the hallway, as if looking. I don't like how I repeated the hallway. It's so close together there. Hang on. He leaned down to the hallway, and for a wild second, I thought he was going to kiss me. But no, he only leaned out to peer down the hallway, as if looking for someone. I don't like the use of hallway twice. Maybe I'll do he leaned forward. And for a wild second, I thought he was going to kiss me, but no, he only leaned out to peer down the hallway. That's what we like.
Okay, and something else seemed to shift, as if my presence went from alarming to amusing in a second.
Someone put me out of
my
his misery.
against the doorway of his room, folding his arms over his chest as I'm digging my finger in hard and leaving it there. You changed to the people around you, to impress them, to woo them. You.
Hang on, I have palm way too many times in this section. And this is why I read it out loud, because like I wouldn't have noticed this until I heard her saying palm, 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 palm. Like, hang on, girly palm. Give me a second. My 5 fingers were splayed over his pectoral, fingertips brushing the firmness of his collarbone, palm covering his heart. His skin was like ice against my palm, which we can delete. Like ice, I mean against my palm. Why are you so warm? He murmured. Why are you so cold? I impulsively reached out with my other hand and laid my palm against his cheek. Aaron's lashes fluttered when my palm connected. Okay, we mentioned palms so many times. Let's put it down to 2. I was having a field day with palms, apparently. These books are mine. I mean, they're my books, and they're all in plastic because my aunt, as soon as she got the copies, she put them in plastic. So they would be, untouched first editions. I was over at my grandma's today, and she's like, well, I have them for you if you want to get them, because I asked her for them, I don't know, months ago. So I got them. That's why they're here today. And I was in the car, riding home, and I'm counting them, and I'm like, there are only 10 here, and I have 11 books, and then I'm like, oh, the 11th one she was not here for, so I'm like, there are 2 that she didn't put in plastic, for whatever reason. She also has the OG What Are Friends For cover, fun. There are 2 she didn't put in plastic. I wanted to go through and like read everything that I would have written if I wrote like in them, because I remember in the beginning I was writing them like to my Aunt Cherry, love Aunt Cherry, all those things, and then it occurred to me, if she wants to like keep these as first editions, she probably just wants like signature and not anything written to her. But 2 not in plastic. It's been fits and faked in the football player. Not totally sure why, but oh, this one is not signed. Maybe that's why, because I didn't sign it. This one is not signed either, so that must have been she had them out of the plastic. So I'd sign them. Why would I not have signed these? Did I sign this one? Yeah, this one I just did my name. So let's look at What Are Friends For. I don't know why I'm putting it back in the bag. I'm gonna take them all out of the bag, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. But I am going to keep them. Thank you for always encouraging me to follow my dreams and for being excited with me over every little thing. I'm so thankful for you. Okay, so I'm back. I had to check on something. I don't know what I'm going to do with these for now, for later, but for now, I'm just going to put them on my bookshelf. I don't know if they'll all fit, unfortunately, with the baggies especially. Oh, Lino, don't fall. Oh, shit. Ah. Or I'll get up to do it because I obviously can't reach. I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know what to do with them. Throw that away. Okay, so now we just have 3 left. Just put them right here, I suppose. Okay, I had to run stuff to my grandma. That's why I got these. So now it's back to work until dinner break. I didn't get far at all. Please. I don't want to do this. It's fine. Oh my gosh, I almost had a heart attack. I actually need to like breathe through my panic. Not now. Hang on. I don't know why it plays on its own. It's kind of strange. Almost had a heart attack. I thought, and honestly this is par for the course for Sarah Sutton. I thought I sent the wrong ARC file. Holy shoot. Oh my gosh. Although in the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst it's ever been, because like I only had 18 ARCs this time. I don't even know why I thought of it. I think it's because, actually I think I know about why. Because somebody had reached out about ARCs, and I was going to send them one. Oh, I went to generate the copy that I'm reading right now, because I'm like, you know what, I want them to have like the most current version that I've got so far. And so I went to generate the copy I've been working off of from Vellum, and the only thing checked was the print version. And normally when it'll auto save the last time you generated it. And I'm like, oh, I generated it as a Kindle copy last time. And then I was like, wait a second, did I accidentally generate an old file of the manuscript? Do you know what I mean? So panic ensued. I panicked. I was very panicked. I'm not sure why this one is, the ebook is not checked. I think I would have died. I think I would have, oh, I must have made a different file. I must have duplicated what I'm working on now. Because here it is. Which I'm going to do that again. I'm going to duplicate what I'm working on now. Create another ARC file. Achievement and fraud ARC 2. Oh my gosh, I think I almost died. I felt my heart racing. Anyway. I about died. I'm still in chapter 18. That happened while I was in the midst of working on chapter 18. Hey, hi, long time no chat. The last clip you just saw was on the 8th. Today is the 11th. I had 2 clips after this, but they were just kind of dumb in context because I was like, this is the last day of the vlog, but that was Friday. Today is the last day of the vlog, and it is Sunday. A few things have happened since we last chatted. I finished the read-through of audio-ness of The Prince and the Fraud. Everything is done. Knock on wood. Everything's done. Everything is solid, you know, proofed. Great. Files are uploaded to Amazon. We are now just waiting for Saturday, which I never thought I'd make it here. But we're here, and it feels great. It feels so good. I have no idea why the files didn't import to my YouTube before. Could not figure it out. The only thing that I was able to do that saved my files is like actually drag them from their folder and drop them into iMovie. Normally I import through iMovie. I don't do that drag and drop. No reason, no clue why the import didn't work, but the drag and drop did. Don't know. Doesn't matter. It worked. So that's great. Sorry about we missing Friday's video, but we're here today. Another thing that's cool, I have my first proof copy. It's so vibrant. Look at that thing. It's stunning. Stunning. Look at her. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. I'm obsessed. Very much so obsessed. It ended up being like 2,000 words less than 11 Shaping Problems, which crazy. I didn't want it to be, but a story, you know, it has to be told in how many words it needs. Someone is burning something outside, and I have my fan on my window, and it's stinky in here. I should probably pull it out. Signed copies, I'm gonna order them on Friday. So if you want a signed copy, this is the last-ish, this is the last week to order them. And then I'm placing the order, and then they're gonna be done for, I don't even know until when. So if you want a signed copy, order a signed copy. I don't know if I have anything else to tell you. I went to a play today, Anastasia. It was good. People behind me were really obnoxious, but you know, it is what it is when you go out in public. You're so close to each other in a theater. Like, why would you talk through a play? You know? It's like you don't talk at the movies, and you're far apart in the movies. If you don't talk at the movies, don't talk at a play. I think that's all I got for you. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 11, soon to be 12 books. 12 this on Saturday. Pre-order link is down below. If it's not, search The Prince and the Fraud on Amazon by Sarah Sutton. Not the Amazon part. That's not in the title. But search Princess and the Fraud by Sarah Sutton on Amazon. We're not going to hit 50 pre-orders, but maybe we'll hit 40. Maybe. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Okay. I love you all so much. I will see you next time. Bye.